Welcome to So Very Easy. My name is Laura, and today I am going to make a stadium blanket. It is going to be a two-sided stadium blanket, and it's going to have a pocket so that I can keep my hands warm, and then that pocket is going to turn into sort of like a pillow with a handle so that we can carry it and go wherever we need to go. It'll just be easier than just carrying a blanket around. The stadium blanket is going to be made with a flannel and a fleece, so it's going to be really nice and cozy. The beautiful fabric that I'm going to use today is from Bernina. It is their NHL line, so we can get all of the NHL teams in flannel and in fleece. The stadium blanket that I'm going to make is going to have one side the flannel and one side the fleece. It's also going to have a pocket, and that pocket is going to be so we can put our hands in it and keep them warm while we're watching our games. When we're done watching our games, we're going to be able to take that pocket, turn it, and turn this into a pillow or a bag so that we can carry it around with us. So we're going to make a blanket, and we're also going to make the little pocket. The beginning of them are going to be made the same way. We need two pieces of fabric that we're going to be able to put together, and they need to be the same size, and we're going to put right sides together. So I'm going to match up the sides, stitch all the way around, leave a little bit of an opening, turn it right side out, and then stitch that opening closed. And then once I've done that, I'm going to do a row of stitching all the way around just to hold those layers together. It does give it a nice look, and it does prevent those fabrics from pulling apart. So the blanket part is 50 inches by 60 inches. So I have found that 2 yards of fabric works really good for this project. So for the pocket, I'm going to need 2 pieces of fabric matching in size, 15 inches by 44 inches. And we're going to be able to stitch around and leave an opening. Now, I would recommend to leave an opening somewhere within about 8 inches on that long side. Now, to stitch these, I do find a walking foot works great. So I'm going to clip all the way around, and this is the area that I want to leave open. So I will double clip that area. So when I come to these double clips, I know this is where I'm going to start, and I know this is where I'm going to end. So this is going to be my opening. It's just a way to mark it without actually having to mark it. So I'm going to go and stitch all the way around and leave that open. So we have that little opening. Now I can turn that right side out and poke out my corners. We will need to close that opening by just a little row of stitching right along the edge. But before we do that, we're going to put a little handle on it. Now this is about 12 inches. And the strap's 1.5 inches, but it can be any strapping that you want. I'm going to put that in and stitch that in as I stitch this closed. I'm going to stitch as close as I can to the edge. Now that that is in, I will do that row of stitching all the way around. I like to use a 1/2 inch, and I do make my stitches a little bit bigger. Now that that's stitched and everything's closed, I can turn this into the pocket. I want the pocket to be on this beautiful fleece side. So I'm going to fold into the flannel, and I'm going to fold it in thirds. Just have them overlap a little bit. This handle part, I'm going to tuck inside and clip it so I know it's there. So this is now a pocket, and it's going to turn into a bag. We're going to be able to sew this onto the blanket. So I need to find the center and go down about 10 inches. This is going to turn into a pocket that we're going to be able to have on our lap and have a pocket like this, sort of like what a hoodie would have. I'm going to stitch along that edge and that edge. So I'm going to follow my original stitching line. Back stitch here, go right over and backstitch, and do the same thing up here. Now, if you'd like, you could take this and put it on your flannel side. So we still will be sewing that down so that our hands are going to be able to stay nice and warm in here. You can have the strap facing the top or the strap facing the bottom. It won't matter. I'm going to stitch this on the fleece side. So that's it. Once those are stitched on, the blanket is done. As we're sitting, we're going to be able to put this on our lap and keep our hands warm. And it also is an area that maybe we might want to hide some treats. But when we go to fold this and put it away, we're just going to take this and pull everything right into this pocket. Now you could fold it nice and neat or just shove it in. And if you're at the stadium, chances are you're just going to want to shove that in. So this is what it looks like if you're just going to shove it inside, but you do have a handle, and now you're able to carry it wherever you want to go. Now, if you want to fold it inside, put that little pocket facing down and then fold those layers inside. So it's the same size as that pocket. And now you can just pull everything right to this inside. And if you like it nice and neat, we can just fix that one side. And then flip over the second side. So now it looks a lot more like a pillow. Now, of course, you can make these any size you want, but I did work with 2 yards of the flannel and 2 yards of the fleece. Now, if you'd like, you could make it just in 2 sides with flannel or 2 sides with fleece. If you do decide to do 2 yards of fleece, be sure to make that pocket just a little bit bigger so you can accommodate the size. So the stadium blanket is done, and I happen to have 2 teams. So I'm going to be able to flip it to whatever side I want or to whatever side the team is playing. And thank you for joining me today on Sew Very Easy. Feel free to subscribe. I'm on Facebook, Instagram. I have a newsletter. It's all free under Sew Very Easy. And be sure to make every day a Sewtacular day. Bye for now.